Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I've got another mail call for you. Now this is my third mail call since I opened my PO box. So I want to say thank you very much to those of you that have sent me things. Really cool. Every time I do one of these mail call videos it literally feels like Christmas. I never know exactly what to expect. So really nice, really generous that you actually want to send me things. So I really do appreciate it. Now I've got a little display over here of the things that people have already sent me so far. I've also got this in the backdrop that the Stack Collector sent me. And I've also got a silverback that Mr. Kiwi sent me, which is really cool. My first one in the stack. And also a number of these items are also my first items in the stack. So really nice that people have actually taken the time to work out what I haven't got in my collection and send over some pieces like that. So thank you very much. I'm going to try and prop that in the backdrop there, just so it's almost like an appreciation corner of things that people have sent me from the PO box. We might have to rejig the setup, but for now I think that looks quite nice. I need to stack up some of this really, because I've got to a stage now where it's starting to look a little bit cluttered. Now don't get me wrong, I shouldn't complain that I have too much silver on display, but at the same time I need a little bit more space to be able to do these unboxings. These are really cool. These are these Scottsdale stacker rounds. They're actually, I believe, what are they, 2 ounces each? Yeah, 2 ounces each. Just really nice pieces of silver. I think I've got 5 of them in total. Really cool. Oh, a couple more Britannias at the back here. Should have done this off camera really, had a bit of a tidy up, but there we go. Got the bison round there at the back as well. Right, there we go. We've got a little bit more order now, a little bit more space to be able to film. Right, so this one is my third unboxing, my third mail call since I opened the PO box, and I'm not actually sure who this one is from. Now the first two I had an idea who they were from. The first one was from someone that had told me they were sending it to me, and also because it came from the US it had their return address and their return name on the parcel, so I could work out who it was from. And then the second one that I had was from the Stack Collector, and he sent me a photo before he sent it out, so I knew what the box looked like. But this one, I don't actually know who it's from. Now I'm guessing it's from the UK because it hasn't got any kind of import paperwork that goes with the ones that come from abroad. But yeah, I'm really excited to see who this is from. So it's nice to have a complete surprise on this one. I'm going to get the trusty 365 Days of Silver knife out, and we're going to try and open this without damaging the contents as we go. I worked it out a couple of videos back that if you're careful you can actually do like a little trap door when you're opening parcels, and it saves having to navigate your way through all of this kind of tape that's really hard to get off. That hasn't really worked this time. I'm going to have to go a little bit deeper. There we go. And I'm going to try and do a little trap door that we can reach in and get out the items. There we go, look at that, we're in. Right, like I said, I don't have a clue who this is from, so really exciting. Let me have a look. So I've just got some bubble wrap there. I think this is the main part of the parcel. I'm just going to double check, because I've done that in the past where I've put boxes down and there's something else in them, so just going to double check. Yep, nothing else in there. Put this knife to one side before I cut my finger off. Right, let's have a look. Now there's no letter or anything in here, so it doesn't say exactly who it's from, so I'm really intrigued who has sent me this. I hope there's some indication inside, because otherwise it's going to be a completely anonymous mail call, which I suppose is quite exciting, but at the same time it'd be nice to know who I need to thank for sending it. Really nicely packaged. Oh, got the ball fallen down from the backdrop there. Let's pop him back on there. There you go, buddy. Stay on there. There we go. Right, we're getting there. Look at this. Really nicely packaged. This wasn't going anywhere. What is this? What is this? Ah, I think I know what this is. Yes. Wow, it's bigger than I thought. Wow, okay, so this isn't something that someone's just sent me. This is what I won in Cobra Stacker's last auction. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Now, this is a 2-ounce Libertad. Really nice condition, actually. I think there's only 200,000 of these minted in total. So although the mintage number is very high, for a bullion piece, which are normally unlimited mintage, if you're buying a, say, standard Britannia from the Royal Mint, there is no mintage figure, it's unlimited. So they'll keep minting these as people order them. Whereas Libertads and some of the other bullion coins have limited mintages, similar to the Kookaburra and coins like that. So it makes them more sought after. And as years go by, when people try and do date runs or collect these types of coins, it makes them hold their premiums. Look at the size of this capsule. I think this is like a 5-ounce capsule, just with loads of rubber inserts around it. Let me get a 5-ounce coin. Oh. No, so it's slightly bigger, so it's probably more like a 10-ounce capsule. And then you can obviously take out the rubber inserts to fit what coin you want in there. Now I'm actually going to order a capsule that fits this better. There's a couple of reasons. One, I like being able to actually see the silver all the way around when I have my coins in capsules. I don't really like having coins in capsules, but if I have to have them in capsules, like something like this, which is a more of a premium collector piece, I do like them in capsules where you can actually see the silver all the way around. And also, I'm not a massive fan of these capsules that have the rubber in them. And my thought process is, over a long period of time, this rubber against the silver might cause it to tarnish unnaturally. And what I mean by that is it might make the edges tone a lot quicker due to there being this material touching it, as opposed to if it was in a standard capsule, it might all tone at the same time. That's just my thought. There's no science behind that. That's just the way I look at these kind of capsules. I'd much rather them have nothing touching the silver. But let's see how easy it is to get this out. It'd be quite nice to actually showcase this. Like I said, this was actually won on a Cobra Stacker's last auction. He does an auction the first Sunday of every month. So if you missed the last auction, every single Sunday, every month, the first Sunday of every month, he'll be doing these auctions. And he doesn't just auction off stuff from his stack that he doesn't want. He actually goes out and he buys things specially for the auction. Now, for those of you that watched his last auction, you'll know what I mean. And he actually had some gorgeous pieces. There's pieces that we haven't yet seen on his channel, because like I said, he actually brought them specifically for the auction. Some really, really nice pieces, and some people got some absolute bargains. The starting prices that he starts on his bidding is really, really nicely priced. Every item he put up, I was actually typing on my other phone into kind of eBay on past sold items, just to see out of interest how much it was worth before I potentially put a bid in. And a lot of the items sold for way under what you can actually pick them up for. You could literally go onto his auction, buy a few of his items, and if you wanted, you could flip them straight away and make a nice profit. So that just goes to show how reasonably priced his auctions are. So yeah, definitely consider checking out his auction. His next auction is a very, very special one. He's actually got Backyard Bullion as a co-host. So that is going to be huge. You're going to get a lot of Backyard Bullion's followers heading over when he starts announcing it on his channel. So it's going to be probably more difficult to pick up some bargains, because there's going to be a lot more eyes on the auction, but definitely worth checking out. And look at this, absolutely gorgeous piece of silver. 2 ounces, but for some reason it feels a lot bigger than 2 ounces. I think that's because it's not so chunky. It's not like the 2 ounce Queen's Beast Completer, where they've kept it the same size as a normal 1 ounce coin, but they put all the weight in the thickness. With this, they've actually distributed it a lot better, so the actual coin is a lot bigger as well. But absolutely gorgeous piece of silver. Hopefully I don't get banned for showing this coin, but yeah, wow, really nice condition as well. I'm actually building up quite a nice collection of these coins. I've got the 1 ounce over here. You can see, like I said, the difference in size, the 2 ounce, and then the famous 5 ounce coin here, which we do have to be careful about because they're a lot bigger on this coin, hence the reason I put the censored sticker on there. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous pieces of silver. And for those of you that have watched my channel for any length of time, you'll know that I didn't really like these Libertads for quite some time. I steered clear of them because once I discovered the Type 1 Libertads, these were my go-to when I was purchasing Libertads. They're the original ones, one Onza, and I just prefer the design of these ones. They've got more history. They're obviously a lot older coins, 30 odd years old. A lot smaller, but they're thicker as well because they've got this text around the rim. But yeah, when I was looking at Libertads, when I just stumbled across these Type 1s, these were my go-to. These are the ones I was always picking up, as opposed to the new Type 2 design. But now I look at them as two different coins because that's kind of what they are. Although they're both Libertads, they're very different. Very different thickness, very different designs. And they're both very gorgeous in their own right. One of them has the original Mexican coat of arms on it. The other one has a mixture of all the previous coats of arms on there as well. If it's going to focus, there we go. But yeah, gorgeous coins. And like I said, both deserve places in a diversified stack, in my opinion. As always, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you, Cobra, for doing the auctions. Really fun. Really enjoyed winning that. Sorry, Creative Precious Metals, for winning this. We was actually going toe to toe over this coin. We both really wanted to pick it up, and I literally just snuck in there at the end and won it. So very sorry there, Creative Precious Metals, but I'm pretty sure Cobra has some other gorgeous Libertads on his next auction lined up. Like I said, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for all the support, and I hope you have a very nice day.